contenders for the T20 World Cup, and India would perhaps be just due also.
Yes. Go ahead.
So, and India could be your underdogs or the dark horse.
The actual dark horses.
Yeah. Maybe that first game will decide where India go. Anyways, let's get back to this game.
Go up. Somebody said Gandhi ji ko train se utara tha na, ye lo South Africa.
To be very fair, that was the
Comment of the year.
I mean, yeah.
No sound, Anurag?
Oh, that just fluctuates.
Okay.
Mishra, Gaurav Mishra.
Good one.
Yep.
All right. So the Indian fast bowlers, primarily Arshdeep and Deepak Chahar. I hope India will chase this target of 107. No, I am saying I hope.
Why have you said I hope?
देखिए क्रिकेट जो है ना वो अनिश्चितताओं का खेल है.
Game of glorious
uncertainties. So, but the match was as good as over in the second or maybe 2.3 overs when South Africa
9 for 5, worst ever start for them in T20.
Yeah. And this I'm told, and
in
this
the history of South African team.
yes. And this and for India also, this is their best performance in terms of taking 5 wickets. So they've taken just 15 deliveries to dismiss the
After
first 5 wickets of any opposition. So this is the best.
Yep.
And their previous best was 31 deliveries. Sri Lanka.
5 overs.
Yeah. So I can understand, a lot of people may just say that the conditions were favorable for the fast bowlers.
Yes, they were.
But yes, they were.
Let's be honest.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
Ball was like swinging like a banana.
But fortune favors the brave. These people, especially Deepak Chahar, he waited for far too long. And now he got an opportunity, got good conditions, and mind you, the next game is in Guwahati, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again.
There also you might just get similar conditions.
Correct.
So if India or Rohit Sharma, if Rohit Sharma does get to bowl first, or if again he wins the toss,
Wouldn't really be the worst thing in the world.
exactly.
But even if you're bowling second in condition, like for example, South Africa will also get movement.
Yeah.
They will. There's.
But I think 106.
Yes, the total I agree India will chase it. But I'm saying conditions on offer are there. But because now you have no pressure
Yes.
of a big total, you can approach that game differently. South Africa. But the other thing is South Africa, like even with Rabada, even with Nokia, they all hit the deck bowlers. So they're not the ones who can really exploit the condition in terms of swinging conditions. So that way India had a good bowling.
Yes.
And credit to Deepak Chahar, that's why we're saying that maybe then it goes back to the point of them having that fifth bowler.
They might.
Correct.
They might just, and maybe at the expense of Deepak Hooda.
That's what I'm saying.
The T20.
We'll have to remove,
Because
now the one option was to remove a spinner. That will not happen.
That could be earlier. They could have gone in with Deepak Chahar in place of Ravi Ashwin, but I don't think they would take
No,
that.
they won't.
So Deepak Hooda, we don't know the extent of his injury. Although I think the bigger concern would be Jasprit Bumrah, because it's not that he has had some niggle or something, but because what BCCI is saying that he has a back injury. So if it has flared up again.
That he complained
of
back pain. Yeah, complained.
While the warm-ups were on.
Today?
Yes, yes.
Before the match, when they were all warming up, that's when he complained of back pain. But the thing is that if you remember his injury, that was also related to the back.
Correct.
And if the back pain has come again,
Not a good sign.
that is really not a good sign looking ahead to the World Cup, because we were already sweating over his fitness. We don't know whether he'll be 100% fit. Now if that back pain has come, I don't know. As an Indian fan, I'm scared.
Yep.
Without
Definitely
be worried.
concerned, very concerned.
A recurrence of a back injury with just
Never a good
about 2 plus 8 days to go before you leave for Australia.
Yeah.
Not
Shami
good.
has tested negative though. Finally.
One day after saying मुझे नहीं पता, now he knows.
One day after the team announced that Umesh Yadav will be there.
Yep.
Day after that he said he is negative. I mean his report said that.
Maybe he got himself tested yesterday only.
Whenever he
Yes,
tested.
He
So
could have
yes.
gotten himself
what
tested.
that
That's what I'm
means is
saying.
now the chance of him going there
Slim to none.
negligible
True.
for him to go to Australia. Though he is a backup, but I don't know whether he goes or not. But we'll have to see on that front. What did you make of Ravi Ashwin's bowling? Gave away only 8 runs. I think.
8 runs, 4
Ask him,
overs.
Ask him.
Yep. Accurate, troubled all the batsmen, but he was helped by the fact.
But everybody troubled.
But no, he was helped by the fact that Deepak Chahar and Arshdeep got those early wickets. None of the other batters were showing intent against him.
No,
Although he did bowl some variations, did trouble them, but then Parnell and Maharaj were actually just trying to bat out 20 overs.
You have something to add?
He should have gotten wickets, but I think they were just intent on playing him out. That's it.
No, but they were intent on playing Akshar also, how he picked up 1 wicket.
He didn't go after Ashwin that much.
Even Harshal Patel got a wicket after the exploits of Arshdeep and
2 wickets.
2 wickets. He got 2 wickets.
No, I'm saying okay. Towards the end, fair enough. I can still understand.
No, but that also he deceived a
Yes. A well said
that was
batsman.
very good ball.
Well said batsman.
Harshal.
Yeah, and so Harshal Patel, that wicket that he got, I think he got
Markram.
important, and they were actually
That was like before he walked across.
yes, and
Got the ball to straighten.
because the last ball that he
got it
bowled,
for a 6.
No. After that, he bowled a peach of a delivery that kicked off from the wicket and it straightened a bit. So he got a little confused also. So he forced Markram that because the ball was still moving. So Markram had to adjust. He went across the line and got
shuffled.
and got himself.
And it was just a straight ball.
So I thought maybe he wanted to test Rohit Sharma as captain. He wanted to test Ashwin. He wanted to give him a few deliveries or overs to bowl, because at that time, ideally, in any situation, I would have had Akshar Patel to bowl first change if I had to. But because if Akshar Patel, you never know, maybe this 106 or 106 is what they posted, South Africa, they would have been dismissed for maybe 70, 80. I'm talking, this is hindsight, although.
Yeah.
Even Ashwin could have gotten a few wickets, but I thought Akshar Patel, for me, had I been the captain, I would have given the ball to Akshar Patel and maybe it would have been game over.
Yep. See, economically he bowled, didn't take that many wickets because the
Got
batsmen.
maiden over as well.
Yeah, the batsmen were just intent on playing him out. He bowled his variations. You saw the skiddy off break, you saw the carom ball, you saw all the other variations, but they just wanted to play him out. And when that happens, either you build pressure and you get a wicket, or you just bowl economically. That's it.
Okay, let's take a few questions. Ikpreet Singh says, do you think if conditions are a little helpful, then Indian bowling looks world class, and if pitch is flat, then looks tibbly-wobbly, which is true, Ikpreet. We've seen it so far.
It stands true for every bowling attack.
No, but certain bowling attacks, for example, on flat pitches, like, Naseem and all look dangerous.
Yes.
Or I am sure Rabada and Nokia will look dangerous
Oh, yeah.
on different conditions.
That extra bounce factor in Australia will help them.
Will help them
immensely.
considerably.
Though I must say that condition really had Deepak Chahar, but you have to give him chance to play also a little bit more and then make a judgment whether he's good or not when conditions are helpful. You remember him in IPL, he's played on flat tracks also.
Of Chennai.
He got 2 wickets with the new ball because the ball does swing for the initial few overs. He utilizes that. So
Yes.
credit to him. And Arshdeep, by the way, has been good with the bowling for some time now.
Yeah.
I think the only criticism came his way because of that drop catch, but he's been good, consistently good.
And I think that 19th over yet again spoiled his figures.
Yeah, that's what we've got. Again, 19th over, Shivraj
17
Singh is
runs.
saying. 17 runs scored against India. Now it's Arshdeep's turn. So maybe it's a curse of the 19th.
19th over, yeah.
That's why he's saying, no, can we do a puja of this 19th over?
Who did the puja? Keshav Maharaj.
Keshav Maharaj.
Maharaj is doing puja.
It's about to rain. I think it's already raining.
Oh, no, that's not
Because
true.
Rabada was pointing at the skies. At least, I think, hopefully,
It's just a passing shower.
Duckworth-Lewis system
They're
comes
not, they're
into
not
play.
taking it in. They're not still taking
They put them back.
Yeah, they just got it on standby.
Yes.
Because I think Rabada was pointing at towards the sky and
there comes the batsman.
Yeah,
come
there
you.
you go.
So Captain Bahuma has joined us in that break. Quickly, he sent us a message. He's saying, Kohli will chase this down as per situation and you will then start talking about his strike rate.
No. Read the exact language if you want.
His strike rate.
No.
So Captain Bahuma, firstly, to begin with, have the courage of putting your real name out.
I know.
Or if you want to carry on the joke, can you be talking about strike rate?
Yeah. Firstly, your name is Bahuma.
And you're talking about strike
Stop
rate.
talking about strike rate. No, you tell me, by the way, wouldn't you have been worried that day with the strike rate?
Consider if the match was lost, then we would
Why will
have.
anyone question the strategy
Exactly.
today when you will win easily? That day you could have been in a soup. If you are happy with that, you want to do, puja because you like a player, then keep doing it.
And
Don't
these-
go to the temple, go to the.
These same people will be criticizing KL Rahul saying, "Oh, tuk Rahul," but
My point is, at the end of the day, I want the Indian team to win. I don't know about you guys. I don't care if one guy scores run, the other one fails, it doesn't matter. It could be anybody. If it's Arshdeep who does well, or Deepak Chahar who does well, or Bumrah, doesn't matter. If it's a Rohit who does well, Virat Kohli does well, doesn't matter. Anybody needs to do it. But if there is a issue that is cropping up, it's a job to point that out.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, certain things can cause. You're trying to say we didn't raise concern about Rohit Sharma's approach. Spoke about that as well. No? That there is something he needs to fix. Or KL Rahul's approach.
Yes,
But people get touchy about their favorite cricketer if we talk about.
of course.
Take
Arvind Ravishankar, would you prefer someone like a UZ who takes 2 for 40 or Ash who might be 0 for 16 4 overs? When you have others to take wickets, why not have someone for economy?
first off, the problem with that is that UZ is one of your primary wicket takers, so it's an invalid comparison.
No, also today the runs have not because
Exactly.
the situation was such.
And
Exactly.
can you guarantee
That in
that,
every match-
that in every match Ravi Ashwin will only
for
go for
16.
16 runs? No.
And plus, even if I were to take that logic, I'll still go with the one who gets me to win.
A wicket taker,
Any
always
day.
a wicket taker.
Any day in a T20.
Why did Ashwin come in to bowl in a situation where he had no pressure? Because your new ball bowlers had already taken
the
wickets and there was no pressure for the rest of the bowlers. Although I still feel that Ashwin would have today, Ashwin must be feeling if and only if I would have gotten a couple of wickets,
Yes.
maybe a
Would have
wicket.
actually used.
Trust me, even today, even Ashwin would want himself to be in a situation. How many runs did he give?
8 runs.
8 runs in his 4 overs. So he would have preferred to give away 20-24 runs and picked up a couple of
Wickets,
wickets today
correct.
also.
Take the birds. What is it?
Sitike, I have no
Sitike
idea.
birds.
Just put your name.
Ashwin takes more than 70 wickets. He's not a T20 bowler.
You are biased.
Yeah.
Don't make the same mistake that Siddharth here made. That day was comparing Shami to Ashwin, and then he had to eat his words when he took out the number of wickets that Shami took and how much did Ashwin take. And there was not even a close comparison. It was chalk
Of course
and
it
cheese.
was.
Chalk and cheese. So I am saying, please take a look at IPL seasons, the last few seasons. It's not just bias as in. I mean, Akshay Patel is not my chachi's.
Exactly.
Or he sends us
Exactly.
jalebi and samosa every day to eat. Or
Exactly.
Something like that.
Tomorrow, if Ravindra Jadeja is available, we would say that get Ravindra Jadeja to play in that 11, not Akshar Patel, despite the fact that Akshar, in whatever opportunities that he's got, he's done pretty well. He's done, in fact, better than what a lot of people expected him to do. So,
Us included.
but still, there is no bias. It's not our Sports Today 11. That
Vijay
is.
Shankar, behave yourself.
That's a very
With
bad
that
comment. That's a very bad
Behave
comment.
yourself.
What happened?
Very naughty.
We'll tell after the.
No, you show the comment. We're not going to read it.
Yeah, no.
Rahul Rawat will enjoy that because he's talking about his.
He loves
cricketer.
Temba Bhuma.
Anyways, leave it.
Jay Thakkar is a. First up. What?
Good farewell game for.
Ooh, Jay Thakkar says. Please, Siddharth, answer that. Says,
Good farewell game for Ashwin in his last T20 match at home. If selectors doesn't decide to bring him back in August 2024.
No, actually, what he's trying to say, nothing against.
Yeah, it's-
But it's very much. He's a World Cup player somehow.
No, but also if this is the talk that you're going to be looking at a new team after the T20 World Cup, a lot of players will have to make way for
True.
them.
Of course.
I will not consider him for the next T20 World Cup,
Same
but
here.
for the ODI World Cup next year at
yes.
home,
Yeah.
I think he will be a contender, a strong contender.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Ikpreet Singh says Deepak is better than Bhumi. Actually, on current form, he does look better. But I'm saying again, let's not be.
Let's not jump the gun.
Yeah.
After one game, But I would want Deepak to get an extended run in this.
Exactly.
That's the key. Extended run.
And today, even Bhuvneshwar Kumar, wherever he is, of course, in Bangalore at the NCA,
Would have been wishing.
he would have been thinking,
Need to be playing here.
I wish I would have played this series and not the earlier one. Because he would have been pretty lethal in this
Absolutely.
series, or at least at this ground, or the one that India has to play next in Guwahati. If Bumrah doesn't make it to the T20 World Cup, his replacement has to be Shami, not
Deepak Chahar.
Deepak Chahar.
But why?
I think Deepak Chahar
I
most
think
likely.
he's now catapulted himself ahead with this one performance.
Yes.
Shami didn't get a chance to play because of COVID, and now.
No, I think as Nikhil is also saying, let's not jump the gun. It's a process. He got an opportunity. Obviously, he was there in the reserves. The selectors, the team management must have thought about it, because you are in the reserves only because you know that if there is an opportunity or things go bad for you or for a player or a fast bowler, you have somebody in the reserves. So, but still, Bhuvi has done that. Although lately he hasn't done too well especially in the death overs. But Deepak Chahar, I think you might just find him in the 11, possibly.
Or the 50. Firstly, he has
15,
to pick the
yeah. I think he might just.
Yeah.
Now what happened to QDK?
Okay.
dived.
Anyone who thinks that South Africa can win from here?
No.
Nobody? Okay. On that note, bye-bye. See you. Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
See you soon enough.
First match.
I guess.
That New Zealand bowling attack was something else.